What if turning 60 is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of your most peaceful and meaningful life? What if the habits you choose today can decide whether your future is full of regret or full of happiness? Welcome to the Power of Wisdom, where we share simple truths that can transform your life. In today's video, After 60, these 7 habits can change your life completely. You will discover powerful yet simple habits that can help you stay healthy, calm, and mentally strong. This stage of life is not about slowing down. It is about living wisely, with clarity and purpose. If you truly understand these habits, your life after 60 can become your most beautiful chapter. So take a deep breath and let this message guide you toward a better life. Number 1. Prioritize your health every single day. After the age of 60, your health becomes your greatest treasure. Not money, not status, not achievements, but your health. Many people spend their younger years ignoring their bodies. They work long hours, eat whatever is convenient, and believe that their strength will last forever. But as time passes, the body begins to speak. It speaks through tiredness, through pain, through slow movement. And this is where wisdom begins. The power of wisdom teaches us that after 60, health is something you cannot take for granted. It is something you must protect every single day. Think about this for a moment. Imagine 2 people at the same age. One takes care of their body, walks daily, eats simple food, drinks enough water, and keeps moving. The other avoids movement, eats unhealthy food, and spends most of the day sitting. After a few years, their lives look completely different. One is independent, active, and full of energy. The other struggles with simple tasks, feels weak, and depends on others. The difference is not luck. The difference is daily habits. And the truth is simple. Your body reflects what you do every day. You don't need extreme workouts. You don't need complicated diets. What you need is consistency. Start small. Take a 20 to 30-minute walk every day. Walk slowly if you need to, but walk. Movement is life. Drink enough water throughout the day. As we age, our body needs hydration even more. Choose natural foods whenever possible. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and simple meals can do wonders for your health. Avoid excessive sugar and oily food. These small choices protect your body in the long run. And most importantly, rest. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is healing. Your body repairs itself when you rest. The power of wisdom reminds you that your body is your lifelong companion. If you take care of it, it will support you. If you ignore it, life becomes difficult. There is also an emotional side to health. When your body feels good, your mind feels calm. When your body is active, your mood improves. When you move, you feel alive. Health is not just physical, it is mental, it is emotional, and after 60, it becomes the foundation of your happiness. So do not wait for a problem to begin taking care of yourself. Start today. Take one small step, because small steps repeated daily create a strong and healthy life. And remember, at this stage of life, your goal is not just to live longer, it is to live better. And when you begin to take care of your body, you start noticing something powerful. Your mind begins to change. 2. Keep your mind active and positive. After the age of 60, your mind becomes just as important as your body. In fact, sometimes even more important. Because while the body may slow down with age, the mind has the power to either keep you alive and joyful or make you feel tired, lonely, and disconnected. Many people believe that learning stops at a certain age. They think, I am too old to learn something new. But that belief is one of the biggest mistakes. The power of wisdom teaches us that the mind never truly retires.
It only becomes weak when we stop using it. Think about it. A person who reads, thinks, and stays curious remains mentally sharp, aware, and alive. But a person who stops learning slowly begins to feel lost, bored, and disconnected. The difference is not age, the difference is activity. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. The less you use it, the weaker it becomes. And after 60, this becomes even more important, because this is the time when many people face something silent but powerful: loneliness. When children grow up, when responsibilities reduce, when life becomes quieter, the mind can start to wander into negative thoughts, memories of the past, regrets, worries. And if the mind is not trained, these thoughts can take control. That is why staying mentally active is not just a choice, it is a necessity. Practical ways to keep your mind active. Start with something simple. Read books, even if it's just a few pages a day. Reading keeps your brain engaged and opens new ideas. Have meaningful conversations with people, not just small talk, but real conversations that make you think. Learn something new. It could be a small skill, a new language, or even using technology. Do puzzles, memory games, or simple thinking exercises. These small activities strengthen your brain over time. But mental activity alone is not enough. Your thoughts also matter, because a busy mind can still be a negative mind. The power of wisdom reminds you a peaceful mind is built on positive thinking. Pay attention to your inner voice. Are you constantly worrying? Are you replaying negative memories? Are you focusing on what went wrong? If yes, then it is time to gently shift your thinking. You don't need to force happiness, you just need to guide your thoughts. Start noticing the good things in your life, even small moments like a smile, a conversation, or a peaceful evening. Practice gratitude. Remind yourself of what you have instead of what you lost. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. You have lived many years. You have faced challenges. You have learned lessons. Now is not the time to be harsh on yourself. Now is the time to be gentle, calm, and understanding, because your mind is your home. If your mind is peaceful, your life feels peaceful. And if your mind is active, your life feels meaningful. So keep your mind alive, keep learning, keep thinking, keep growing. Because age does not limit your mind, your habits do. And when your mind becomes calm and active, you begin to realize something deeper, that true peace does not come from holding on, it comes from letting go. 3. Learn to let go of the past. After the age of 60, one of the most powerful habits you can develop is the ability to let go of the past. Not because your past does not matter, but because holding on to it too tightly can quietly steal your peace. As you grow older, your life becomes full of memories. Some are beautiful, but some carry pain. Moments of regret, missed opportunities, broken relationships, words you wish you had said, or things you wish you had done differently. These thoughts can visit your mind again and again, and if you're not careful, they can become heavy, very heavy. The power of wisdom teaches us that the past is a place of learning, not a place of living. You cannot change what has already happened. No matter how much you think about it, no matter how much you wish it was different, the past will remain the same. But your present and your future are still in your hands. Think about this deeply. How much of your current peace are you sacrificing just to hold on to something that is already gone? Sometimes we hold on to pain because we believe it keeps us connected to our past, but in reality, it only keeps us stuck. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It does not mean ignoring your experiences. It means accepting and moving forward. It means saying to yourself, yes, this happened. Yes, it hurt, but I choose peace now. One of the most powerful forms of letting go is forgiveness. Forgiving someone who hurt you, or even forgiving yourself. Because many people carry guilt for years. They replay their mistakes again and again and punish themselves in silence. But what does that change? Nothing. It only steals your happiness. The power of wisdom reminds you forgiveness is not for the other person, it is for your own peace. When you forgive, you release the weight from your heart, and suddenly life feels lighter. Practical steps to let go. Start by becoming aware of your thoughts. When a painful memory comes, don't fight it, but don't stay in it for too long. Acknowledge it and gently bring your focus back to the present moment. Practice deep breathing, sit in silence, or spend time in nature. These simple actions calm your mind. You can also write your thoughts down. Sometimes expressing what you feel helps you release it. And most importantly, remind yourself daily, the past is over. I choose peace today. This habit may feel difficult in the beginning because the mind is used to going back, but with time it becomes easier. And one day you will notice something beautiful. You will wake up without that heavy feeling in your chest. You will feel lighter, calmer, free, because you are no longer carrying yesterday into today. After 60, life is not about collecting more. It is about releasing what no longer serves you. And when you let go, you make space for peace, joy, and clarity. And when you finally release the weight of the past, you begin to understand something even more valuable, that peace is more important than anything else.
4. Choose peace over stress. After the age of 60, life begins to teach you a very important lesson. Not everything deserves your energy. In your younger years, you may have spent a lot of time chasing success, solving problems, dealing with pressure, and trying to prove yourself to others. You worried about money, about status, about what people think. But now, things are different. Now you have lived enough to understand one simple truth. Peace is more valuable than stress. The power of wisdom teaches us that after 60, your goal is not to win every argument, not to prove every point, not to control every situation. Your goal is to protect your inner peace. Because stress does not just affect your mind, it affects your body. It increases tension, disturbs your sleep, affects your heart, and slowly takes away your energy. And the most surprising thing is, many times, stress comes from things that are not even worth it. Small arguments, unnecessary worries, trying to change people, holding on to control. All of this creates noise in your life. But peace comes from simplicity. It comes when you choose to step back, when you choose to stay silent, when you choose to let things go. Think about this. How many times have you stressed over something that didn't even matter after a few days? How many times have you argued only to feel tired and regretful later? At this stage of life, you don't need that. You deserve calmness. You deserve a calm mind. And the beautiful thing is, peace is a choice. You don't need perfect conditions for peace. You need a calm response. Practical ways to choose peace. Start by avoiding unnecessary conflicts.
Not every opinion needs a reaction. Not every situation needs your involvement. Sometimes silence is strength. Learn to say, "It's okay. I don't need to respond to this." Create a peaceful daily routine. Spend time in nature, sit quietly, listen to soft sounds, or simply enjoy your own company. These moments recharge your mind. Also, reduce overthinking. The more you think about small problems, the bigger they feel. Instead, focus on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. The power of wisdom reminds you you don't have to carry the weight of everything. You can choose what deserves your attention. Another powerful habit is to slow down. After 60, life is not a race. There is no need to rush. Eat slowly, walk slowly, speak gently. When you slow down, you begin to feel peace. And when peace becomes part of your daily life, everything changes. Your mind becomes calm, your body relaxes, your relationships improve, and most importantly, you begin to enjoy life again. Because life is not just about living longer, it is about living peacefully. After 60, this is your time, a time to let go of stress and choose peace every single day. And when your life becomes peaceful, you begin to notice something beautiful, that happiness was never in big achievements, it was always in the small moments.
5. Appreciate the little things. After the age of 60, life begins to teach you a quiet truth. Happiness is not in grand achievements. It is in the small, simple moments we often overlook. Many people spend their whole life chasing something big, money, recognition, or status, and forget to notice the beauty that surrounds them. The power of wisdom teaches us that after 60, true joy comes from appreciating the ordinary. It could be a warm cup of tea in the morning, a smile from a loved one, a calm sunset, or even the sound of birds outside your window. These moments may seem small, but their impact on your heart is enormous. When you take time to notice the small joys, your perspective begins to shift. You start realizing that life is not about accumulating more, it is about feeling deeply. Think about your daily life. Do you pause to notice the colors of the sky? Do you feel gratitude when someone helps you? Do you spend a few minutes simply enjoying silence or a peaceful walk? If not, you are missing some of life's most precious moments. Practical ways to appreciate the little things. Start a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you are thankful for each day. Mindful moments. Take 5 to 10 minutes each day to fully experience your surroundings. Feel the breeze, hear the sounds, notice the smells. Celebrate small wins. Even completing a simple task can bring satisfaction. Express appreciation. Tell someone you love or value them. It doubles your joy. By practicing these simple habits, you train your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Emotionally, appreciating small things helps reduce anxiety. It reminds you that life is not just a series of challenges, it is also filled with blessings. Even when life feels slow after 60, these small moments create a deep sense of fulfillment. It's like planting tiny seeds every day, and over time they grow into a forest of happiness. The power of wisdom emphasizes you do not need big events to feel joy. You just need awareness and a willingness to notice what is already present. When you live like this, you start feeling lighter. You smile more. You feel more connected to life. And when happiness comes from small things, you no longer depend on external factors for peace. Your heart becomes self-sufficient, quietly content, and deeply grateful. So today, start noticing one small joy, one small thing that makes you smile. Tomorrow, find another. And slowly, your life after 60 will transform. Because after all, life is made up of small, precious moments, and happiness comes from appreciating them. And when you begin to value these small moments, you start understanding the importance of people around you, because relationships become the true treasure of life.
6. Stay connected with loved ones. After the age of 60, one of the most important habits you can develop is staying connected with the people you care about. Because as we grow older, life slowly becomes quieter. Children move away, friends get busy, and daily routines change. And in that quietness, loneliness can quietly creep in. It is subtle at first, a small feeling of emptiness, but over time it can grow. The power of wisdom reminds us relationships are not just a part of life, they are the foundation of emotional and mental well-being. Humans are social beings. Even at 60 or beyond, we need connection, love, and companionship. Think about it. A person who spends time with family, friends, and community often feels happier, healthier, and more energetic. Their days are filled with laughter, shared stories, and emotional support. On the other hand, someone who isolates themselves or avoids contact with loved ones can feel sadness, anxiety, or emptiness, even when all other needs are met. This is why staying connected is not just a nice idea, it is essential for a fulfilling life after 60. Practical ways to stay connected. Daily calls or messages. Even a short call to a family member or friend can brighten your day and theirs. Spend time together. If possible, meet loved ones in person. Share meals, stories, or even quiet moments. Share your wisdom. Your experiences are valuable. Talk to younger generations and guide them. Engage in community activities. Attend local gatherings, religious meetings, or hobby groups. Connection reduces isolation. Emotionally, staying connected also provides a sense of purpose. Knowing that someone values your presence, listens to you, and cares about you creates a feeling of belonging. The power of wisdom emphasizes it is not about the number of people around you, but the depth of connection you have with them. Even one meaningful relationship can change your life. Even one heartfelt conversation can bring warmth to your day. And remember, relationships require effort, but the rewards are priceless. A kind word, a shared laugh, or a small gesture of love can strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. Being connected also reduces stress. When life gets challenging, having someone to talk to share worries or joys, can lighten your emotional load. So, after 60, make a conscious effort to stay close to the people who matter. Reach out, share, listen, because these connections are more than just relationships. They are the true treasures of life. And when your heart is full of love and connection, you realize something beautiful. Life is no longer just about years. It is about moments shared with people who matter. And when your life is filled with love and meaningful connections, you begin to see your purpose more clearly, because a life with purpose is a life truly fulfilled.
7. Keep a purpose in life. After the age of 60, one of the most powerful things you can do is to keep a sense of purpose in your life. Because a life without purpose can feel empty, even if you have good health, money, or family around you. The power of wisdom teaches that purpose gives meaning to every day. It is the reason you wake up with energy, the reason you smile, the reason your heart feels alive. Think about it. Many people reach this stage of life and say, "What now? I have nothing left to do." But the truth is, purpose doesn't disappear with age. It simply changes. Your goals may no longer be about promotions, achievements, or proving yourself. Instead, your purpose can be about sharing wisdom, helping others, or leaving a positive mark on the people around you. When you have purpose, life feels full, days feel meaningful, and even challenges become easier to face. Practical ways to find or keep your purpose after 60. Help others. Volunteer, mentor, or assist someone in need. Your experiences are valuable. Share wisdom. Teach younger generations. Share life lessons, or write down your stories. Pursue passions. Rediscover hobbies, arts, or activities that bring joy. Stay curious. Learn something new, explore, or engage in community activities. Having purpose also strengthens your mind and heart. It gives you a reason to wake up with energy, to feel useful, to feel needed. Many studies show that seniors with a strong sense of purpose live longer, healthier, and happier lives. It is not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. The power of wisdom reminds you it is never too late to find a purpose. Even small actions like helping someone, sharing your story, or learning a new skill can create meaning. Emotionally, purpose brings peace. When you feel useful and valuable, sadness and loneliness lose their power. Your days feel brighter, your heart feels lighter. And spiritually, purpose connects you to something bigger than yourself. It can be your faith, your community, your family, or the legacy you leave behind. So after 60, do not think your life is over. It is the beginning of a chapter filled with wisdom, love, peace, and meaningful purpose. These 7 habits, taking care of your health, keeping your mind active, letting go of the past, choosing peace, appreciating small joys, staying connected, and living with purpose can completely transform your life after 60. If this message from the power of wisdom touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the Power of Wisdom for more life-changing guidance. Remember, your best years can still be ahead of you. Live wisely, live fully, live with purpose.